Top 10 Best Racing Games for Android. 1. Ridge Racer Slipstream. Ridge Racer Slipstream carries the torch of the classic racing franchise onto Android, with high-octane racing and loads of customizable cars with an arcade-style feel. The game features 12 cars to collect and customize, and upgrade with 300 customization options, and options for playing the game single-player, or with friends via the new online real-time multiplayer challenges. There are also quite a few different courses to race through, as well as 108 different competitions, so there should be plenty of replay value for racing fans. 2-SPK14. This is a fairly new racer that just dropped this week, offering up stunning graphics and intense racing action for the lovers of superbike racing. The game features 13 tracks recreated to look exactly like the real-life versions, so the game feels immersive. There are also 27 different riders you can play in the game with a handful of different bike types, as well as a decent selection of customizable control sets, totaling 9, which is more than you usually see in most games on mobile. 3. Motorsport Manager. Motorsport Manager is a little bit of a different take on racing games, as it's more about managing the race team than actually putting you in the driver's seat as one of the racers on the track. You get full control to hire your racing team and your drivers, and after you have the team made up you can proceed to develop a team car and research and invest into technology to make it the best car on the track. Although there is a lot of management-type gameplay here, you can actually watch the races of your team happen in real time, which is kind of a cool aspect. 4. Angry Birds Go. The majority of mobile gamers on Android should know about Angry Birds Go, which is Rovio's take on the insanely fun kart racing type game. You'll be able to race as all of the iconic birds with various different upgradable karts to race, and if you're tired of playing by yourself you can challenge friends in the multiplayer matchups. 5. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Need for Speed Most Wanted may be a couple of years old, but it is one of the better racing games out on Android, with stellar visuals and fast-paced, intense racing gameplay familiar to the Need for Speed universe. In Most Wanted you'll be rising through the ranks as a new-to-town local racer, while also trying to evade the pursuit of cops on your tail at certain points. There's over 40 customizable cars and tons of different missions to undertake to climb to the top. 6. Riptide GP2. Riptide GP2 is a highly graphical racer featuring tons of awesome stuff like multiplayer, leaderboards, achievements, and tons of different jet skis to collect and upgrade. Although winning the race in Riptide GP2 is the main goal, there are also 25 different stunts you can perform throughout races, not all immediately available, as some have to be unlocked, which grants you a higher score during the match. Not a fan of online multiplayer? Challenge your friends through the VR challenge mode, which pits you against their best times on specific tracks. 7. CSR Racing. CSR Racing is all about drag racing. It contains over 85 licensed cars for you to collect and race online against other players, with brands like Ferrari, Porsche, Bugatti, Aston Martin, and more. Although you may not have free roam control, like in many other racing games, CSR still allows you to customize and upgrade your cars for better chances at winning the drags. 8. Real Drift Car Racing. Just like CSR Racing is all about drags, Real Drift Car Racing is all about the sport of drift racing. It features impressive 3D drift physics and tons of cars that you can mod with all sorts of custom body kits, paint jobs, rims, and more. The developers recently added in 8 new tracks and 6 more customizable cars too, and if you're done mopping up the floor with your friends or other online opponents, you can take a break and drift through an all-new career mode that contains 15 championships. 9. Asphalt 8 Airborne. The 8th installment in Gameloft's popular racing franchise. There's tons of cars to collect, and currently the game sits at loads of content, containing over 180 racing events spanned over 8 seasons. There's also 56 cars in total that you can drive, and the visuals are still some of the best you'll find in any mobile racing game. Gameloft is constantly updating the game too, adding in even more content with each major update. Not a fan of single player? No matter, challenge your friends in online multiplayer, or race their ghosts on the track and try to best their times. 10. Real Racing 3. Real Racing 3 is just, as the name suggests, an attempt at giving a life-like racing simulator on mobile with over 100 different vehicles to collect and race from some of the world's most popular and well-known manufacturers, including imports and luxury brands. There's 12 tracks painstakingly recreated from the real-life versions, and over 2,000 events over various race types, like drag, circuit, cup races, endurance challenges, and more. You can play alone in the single-player campaign, or test your skills in a cross-platform, real-time race against 7 other players.